Hello, hello, hello. Today we are going to have a story for you, and it's going to be a true story. So we'd like for you to click like and subscribe to all of your friends. Pass the word on this because this is something that needs to be out there, and something has to be done about it. Anytime a child is stolen from either parent and the parent know where the father is or the mother, they should give that child the right to identify who they are with both parents, and not for selfish reasons, not for a check or anything like that. And so now we're going to go into it. I like to talk to the father because the father is very, very unhappy about a situation where his baby was stolen from him. His baby was a little baby, and I've been following the story a long, long time. So I know it to be true because since I've known the father, I know personally that he has not spoken or heard his daughter's voice other than on video where he stumbled across her friend, or her friend stumbled across him, and he was able to hear his child's voice on some videos he found. And since then, that adopted scam artist grandmother had those videos removed so that he would have no contact, no voice hearing, no voice sharing, no daughter and father relationship. And this is a good father. This father pays child support every month, and it's just not fair, and the CPS should do something about it. Go and contact those people, go there, talk to them, and pick up the phone that day because the child is almost 12 years old. I mean, enough is enough. It's not like he wanted to take that child away from a mother or take that child away from that adopted woman. But that child has a right to have her father in her life, just like any other child, and he has the right to have his child. Okay, so with that, I'm going to ask the father here some questions. And please, as I said before, click like and subscribe so that we can get this story all over the world. Okay, hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you.
Great, great. I want to ask you some questions. I know I've been following the story with you for a long, long time, for almost about what? How many years now?
Actually, it's going on 12 years.
Right, yes, because she's almost 12. But actually, I've been following the story with you for about, what, 8 years?
Yes, it have been 8 years.
Yeah, right, right. Okay, so now, you met the girl on internet, right?
Oh, yeah. I met her on the internet, and actually during that time I had signed up with a internet dating site called Singles. And actually, this 21-year-old woman during that time, she pursued me. And I had no idea what was really going on. And her adopted grandmother actually pushed this 21-year-old woman on me until she came up pregnant, and then all of a sudden it did a sudden change.
Okay, was that an adopted grandmother, or that was the baby's adopted mother?
Well, actually, that was the baby's adopted grandmother. But anyway, my baby mother, that's her adopted mother.
Oh, okay. So actually, this adopted woman that brought this young girl to you, first of all, if I was a mother, and since she was adopted, I guess she didn't care. But first of all, I wouldn't take my daughter to no man. So that means that it seemed like something was up from the beginning, and you was very unaware of it until when did you really find out that these people actually had something up their sleeve?
Well, actually, I started seeing different little things, like when I was preparing and putting together my daughter's stroller during that time when she was inside of the womb, and Patricia Robinson started showing a whole lot of weird behavior. In other words, she wanted to be in control of everything. And I had no idea that this woman was a control freak and she was a psychopath. In other words, she just wanted to take over everything. And this was a very strange, weird woman who really just wanted the power and control. If she couldn't have it her way, well, then she hates you. She don't want to have nothing to do with you. And she practically just wanted to take everything I got, was to mentally abuse me and take away my kid.
Okay, and that's very disturbing because, first of all, it wasn't her kid. Secondly, that was you and Veronica's kid. Alexa Henderson was you and Veronica's kid. She was no blood kin, so in the beginning, she had something up her sleeve or even taken Veronica over to you to make a baby in the first place. It seems to me, after following the story, this woman really practically scammed you out of your baby. She stole your baby because you had to fight for everything. Didn't you say something about the DNA came out that after the baby was born, then the mother said that it wasn't your baby?
Well, actually, let me explain that. You know, once the DNA was taken, Patricia Robinson had gotten the results, and she was really still lying to Veronica. Now, this 21-year-old woman, she had brainwashed Veronica. Now, she had the DNA, but now she was telling Veronica, well, the baby is not yours. So maliciously, she still wanted to brainwash Veronica and make her think that the baby wasn't mine. So now Veronica was calling me, telling me, now we see now this baby is not yours. It ain't yours. Now what you gonna do? And so she got the proof, and then she realized that Patricia Robinson was pimping her, and she really didn't care. It was really all about how she was scheming and scamming and conniving, and how she was really just, trying to break me down and scam her way to the top from just not letting me be a part of my daughter's life. So this is a low down, dirty woman, Patricia Robinson.
Well, actually, she is low down and dirty because, first of all, if she's going to say it's not your baby, but yet you told me that she brought the girl over to you, then that means that she had this girl screwing around with different men. Because how all of a sudden she brings her to you when she's sick and needed you, carrying a baby the entire 9 months, where you had to help that other baby. The girl was pregnant with twins, and I understand you had to help her to save that baby, Alexa, and then now she's going to say it's not your baby. So that means they were scamming all along, and that Veronica was screwing around with other guys. And this lady knew exactly what Veronica was doing, but they was using you to help Veronica when she was pregnant. Those are some dogs. That is not humane. And then to have a good father that really wants to be there for his child, and they deny that child from the age of newborn to now to not speak to her father. I just can't understand that.
And you know what's cool about this deal? Wow. Now they took Alexa Henderson away from her father. Scandalous, I'm talking about. Now for the first visit, I had to pay just to see Alexa. I mean, the first visit, Alexa just broke down, started crying. She was 7 months during that time, and they kept her away. And Alexa still knew who her father was. I mean, she just hugged me, and she broke down and was crying. And it was like she understood what was going on. And in a sense, it was like she just could not understand what's really going on. I got a loving father here who was talking to me inside of the womb. I mean, he was there for me. He picked up my spirit. He gave me a bright insight so that I could be happy. And once she came into the world, this adopted grandmother, Patricia Robinson, she showed her ass. I mean, this woman is a true psychopath, dog-ass woman.
Yeah, I do believe you because I know it to be true because you have not spoken to your daughter. You've been calling, you've been running them down, you've been begging to speak to your baby. You pay child support every month. But see, the thing of it is she has this girl on crazy medicine, and I hope she don't put your daughter on it for money because Veronica, the baby's mother, something has to be wrong with her in order to let an adopted mother do this to her own child. What mother in their right mind would deny a child? And that's why CPS have to be involved with this.
Check this out, world. Now, during the time when Veronica was pregnant, she used to call me all times during the night. And guess what the call was all about? Kurt, Magna Rose Lee is trying to hit me in the stomach and make me lose our baby. I said, you got to be kidding. Well, can you talk to Patricia Robinson about it? Oh, she's not doing anything about it. This girl is crazy. She's trying to make me lose our baby. Now, on top of that, Patricia Robinson was afraid of this 14-year-old girl. This girl was crazy. You know what I mean? And in the same token, wow. Tell the rest of the story about that Gramanda.
Yeah, I recall the story when you said everyone was in the hospital. When you went to see your little baby, you didn't have the enjoyment of, when you have a baby, everybody's supposed to be happy. You had all of these people looking at you crazy, her foster kids, and this lady was about getting that check because she already had foster kids in the house. And didn't she have a girl who raped a baby? That was the girl that raped the baby?
Manda Rose Lee, who was living in that home. She raped a 4-year-old baby boy in Patricia Robinson's home, and Patricia Robinson allowed that to carry on in that home.
Well, you know why? Because Patricia Robinson wanted that check. That's why she didn't want to report that girl. She wanted money to come into that home. And another thing, I'm glad you cleared that up, because when you was fighting for the baby, the judge told her to remove that baby. So they can't say this is a lie on tape. Another thing I wanted to say is Patricia Robinson, lady, you need to come to grips. And your daughter should be picking up the phone, calling her daddy today. I mean, Alexa, if you're listening to this, you have every right to have your father like every other kid have their father. That lady, that Veronica Robinson and that Patricia Robinson, that's a house full of crazy people. It's got to be. Because to deny a child of their father and not deny that father of that child, every girl needs her father, and especially if the father wants to be a part of the life. He hasn't said happy birthday to her. She haven't said happy birthday to him. Happy Father's Day. They took away all of the bonding. This child is almost 12 years old, and CPS needs to get a hold of this, and especially when she had that girl in that home that raped a 4-year-old child. That's a crime. That is a crime that needs to be addressed. Really, it should be addressed.
And poor little Alexa, my daughter, is traumatized by the way Patricia Robinson and her mother have done her. I mean, they got Alexa so scared. I mean, here my daughter, she know how to text. She know how to do animation. She know how to go on the computer, on internet. I mean, Alexa know how to do it all. And they won't even allow her to pick up the phone and say, hello, Dad. They got her so scared and so mentally abused, they threatened her. I would take away this and I would take away that. If you ever get caught calling your daddy, I would take away your phone. I would take away your computer. I would take away everything. So poor Alexa is so mentally abused until she just do not know what to do. And that is mental abuse, mental abuse. Mental abuse. Patricia Robinson and Veronica Robinson, you all should really be ashamed of yourself for being so cold-hearted and so evil.
But that's okay. They're going to pay for that in God's eyesight. One other thing I wanted to bring out is that a lot of people online, they see all of your videos and they know that you're trying to get your point across, but no one's doing anything. They're not calling or picking up the phone. Why won't you go and get your daughter? Well, actually, he did all of that. He did all of that, and they tried to have him killed. So the thing of it is that that is why he's not in California. So, okay, so that's why he's not in California, because of the fact that they ran him out. Someone tried to kill him. He was going to go to court the next day. He paid to see the baby. He did this, he did that, until he just got stressed out and couldn't do it anymore. So at this point, it's not about whether he's in Timbuktu or wherever he is. That baby still has the right to pick up the phone and let him communicate with his daughter, find out what's going on with his daughter, let her know she have a loving father, and be a part of her father's life. I mean, just because they didn't have fathers, I had my father, and it felt good for a girl to have a father. So, Alexa, if you're listening to this, you're a big girl now. You're almost 12 years old. You have that right, like every other kid, to know who your blood father is. That Patricia Robinson is no blood to you, so she don't feel anything. She don't feel your daddy's pain. She don't feel your pain. The woman don't give a damn, because if she did, she would have let your dad be a part of your life from the very beginning when they tried to steal the birth certificate and put her dead husband's name on your name. And he had to fight to get that corrected. So, Veronica, you need to wake up and smell the coffee. This lady have had your mind so long, too long, in Moreno Valley, California. You need to come to grips, and you need to make your daughter, at least she can still be a part of her. You took away the bonding, the beginning. It's 12 years now. And it's never too late for Alexa to bond, to mend with her dad. I mean, he's always been reaching out, calling. You guys hide. You got all these alias names. It's just ridiculous. And then you did a scam on YouTube and told people not to follow you. And you did that because you didn't want people to see the real, true you. So you had them thinking, don't follow me. Okay? So that's being corrected. The world now knows that was you on the scam on YouTube. That Patricia Robinson scam, she did that just so people wouldn't click on anything with her name on it that we're posting, so that people wouldn't know her out there in Moreno Valley, California.
And before I close, I just want to ask Patricia Robinson a question. Why don't you just pick up the phone and give me a call and make some type of arrangements and let Alexa talk to her father? I mean, are you that cold-hardened where you just can't let this girl talk to her father, and you are so low life, getting a check every month, and you just don't give a damn? I mean, why don't you just break that cycle and stop being so cold-hardened? But in the same token, you got to remember now, Patricia Robinson is a sociopath and a narcissist. Anytime you have this type of person, they just don't give a damn. No matter what you do, the more you talk, the crazier and the ignorant that they get. They will not make a change. They will try to run you crazy before they do the right thing.
It's all about that check.
About that check.
Isn't she getting Veronica's check, your baby check, her dead husband's check? Check.
Check on top of a check. Everybody is getting a check, and they just are hurting poor little Alexa. They're hurting Alexa. Alexa, your father loves you, and it's just low down and dirty what Patricia Robinson did and how Veronica Robinson just got sucked into this scamming situation with Patricia Robinson. But I'm going to end this show, and it will be another one coming soon. So you take care.
Alexa, pick up that phone.
Be blessed.
Alexa, pick up that phone. I'm a girl. I was a girl too. You need your daddy. Pick up the phone, Alexa. Call your daddy. It's all posted online.
Call your daddy. Don't let these scumbags scam you out of your father. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it.
It's your blood father, Alexa. That woman is no blood kin to you, so she don't give a damn. This is your blood who created you on this heaven and earth. You wouldn't even be in the world if he wouldn't have made you. Okay?
So make that change, Alexa. Don't let nobody, always remember this, Alexa. Don't let nobody ever take away your blood, your true blood. Patricia Robinson is a wannabe. I mean, she ain't no kin, no blood, so this woman don't care. She don't feel what we feel. I mean, you feel my pain, I feel your pain, but Patricia Robinson, she just don't give a damn. So anyway, you take care, and I'll see you when I talk to you on the next video. Okay, bye.